Hello, I'm State Senator Tracy McCreery. Wanted to give you a weekly update. This week, my new favorite constituent, Drew Patchen, and his family came to visit. It was really great to see Drew and his family have a really special time here in the state capitol. Also, I had a bill heard in the Judiciary Committee this week. The bill would create the Cyber Crimes Task Force. Cyber crimes can be online stalking, and it's more and more common, unfortunately, because a lot more people have access to the internet and phones and things like that. So I appreciate having the bill be heard. Also, that Cyber Crimes Task Force was a part of an omnibus crime prevention bill that was third read and passed on Thursday in the state Senate. I'm seeing a few opportunities for that task force language to make it across the finish line this session. I was able to get an amendment on a bill. The bill was about covenants, but I was able to get a non-compete carve-out for hourly workers. One of my big frustrations is a lot of our neighbors who get paid by the hour and maybe work at a sandwich shop or fast food have been subject to non-competes, meaning they can't go up the street and work for another shop. I think that people that get paid by the hour should not have to live by non-competes. Also, it was a big week in the Missouri State Senate. We passed a bill regarding corporate foreign ownership of agriculture land. I certainly would love to see people from all over the world come and live and work here in this beautiful state of Missouri. But this bill would say that corporations that are foreign could not buy farmland in the state moving forward. There's already hundreds of thousands of acres currently owned by foreign companies, but this would be a moratorium on no more could be sold. And the reason I supported that language is I believe that we need to make sure we're protecting the things that we need to sustain life. I want to make sure that we have control over our agriculture land and what is grown on that. So I did support that bill. This next week in the Missouri State Senate will be a really big week. The Senate will be working on the budget. Some people think that the most important thing that state legislators do is to put together the budget. In the state of Missouri, we have to have a balanced budget. So we work very hard to make sure that we're meeting all of our basic needs and obligations. And I truly believe that our budget is a reflection of our values. I consider the budget a moral document. I will be working really hard to make sure that that budget, at least that my opinion on where we should be spending the money, is heard next week in the state Senate. There was appropriations hearings this week, and there was some really good news that came out of that Senate Budget Committee that we call appropriations. They restored the funding for public libraries that the House of Representatives had cut. So that's a really big win for public libraries. And the Senate committee also removed all of that anti-DEI language, that anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion language. So that was a big win as well. Feel like it was a really good week here in the state Senate, and thank you for tuning in.